We're here ahead of the Digital Impact Awards taking place tonight, and I'm joined by Ellie Wild, who is Change and Adoption Lead at WM Reply, and Sylvia Newman, who is Manager of Digital Experience Design and Engagement at Vodafone. And you guys are shortlisted for 2 categories tonight, which are Best Digital Employee Communications and Best Community Development. Could you tell me a little bit about the work you've entered, what it's all about, and sort of where it's come from?
So we entered because we had a campaign as we acquired 68,000 licenses, Copilot licenses, and we had to deliver that globally. We wouldn't be able to do that on our own. Therefore, we had WM Reply helping us to build a concept for bringing this new idea of GenAI within our organization with trainings, with diversity of content that helps people learn. Copilot cannot be used without proper support and learning what is that about. Even though people are using ChatGPT, they need something with Copilot. Therefore, WM Reply came to our help, and we are very happy with the results.
And GenAI is something that probably can feel a little daunting to a lot of people. How were you able to sort of drive adoption with this work?
So coming into Vodafone, they're really well set up to drive these types of campaigns and these large-scale initiatives. We've worked with you guys for years and we've done this before, but it is very different to, rolling out things like Teams or tools like that. It's a whole new behavioral change. It's not just a new tool to use, it's a new way to think about how you work, and it's a whole mindset that you need to start adopting in the way that you work. So it was really important that the change and the campaign was able to be cascaded through multiple layers. So while we were driving from a global level and supporting that, Vodafone have, transformation and change leads and leadership across their organization. They're a global organization, so it's a lot of people, and 68,000 licenses are a lot of licenses. So we did kind of an adoption in a box campaign, as Sylvia termed it, that was really setting everything up for people to be able to drive that locally, backed by the global campaign, so it's still all aligned in one message, but you're getting that message through multiple layers from all leaders and from various channels.
And how were you able to scale this campaign so effectively and efficiently?
The way to do that, it takes really a town. It's the whole city. So it's the leadership. It is finding these early adopters from the beginning on, that they become champions. It's finding the correct kind of training. And what WM Reply helped us was also to customize that to different use cases, to different scenarios. So it spoke to them, and they could immediately use the knowledge to establish new ways of working.
And finally, throughout this process, what lessons have you learned, and what sort of tips can you give for people also wanting to take on a similar initiative?
The biggest lesson or the biggest tip that I can give is don't just think that you can turn it on and people will use it. You have to invest in the adoption of this. You have to drive it. You have to invest in training. But also, even more into that, don't just think that you can run one training session on where to find Copilot and that then people will use it. You need to spend time. It's a whole learning journey. And that's exactly what we mapped our learning program to, is to take people from individual use cases and basic use all the way through to, team-based users where you're getting into business scenarios, you're impacting KPIs, and then you're starting to explore the world of agentics and automations off the back of that as well.
Yes. It is that. It is about really getting close, because anyone can work and can still work without an AI. But life is so much better when you have Copilot, in our case, Copilot.
Thank you. Really fascinating, and best of luck for tonight at the awards.
Thanks very much.